full rudder. Power set. Airspeed is coming alive. Yes, it is.
Yep, wind is kind of right down the runway.
Beautiful. Come on, stay on the center line, and your parameters are on the green. And we are leaving the ground.
Alright, follow that flight director.
Flaps coming up. Yeah, sporty.
Princeton traffic, Supercab is 3 southeast, will transition north.
Alright, there's 400 feet, so you click the head-in and flight level change, so now you're following the flight director for that.
Alright.
There's 500 feet, that's CAPS altitude, so CAPS is available, flaps are up, and you got a map page here.
Maps.
Alright, coming up on our 900 now, so you're going to go ahead and hit direct 2 here. Enter. And then nav mode. Okay, start that turn direct Solberg. While you're doing that, go ahead and swap this over to departure.
11,000 up to heading 280, United, 1127.
Alright, 17.6, heading 30. 137.6, 360 on the heading, turn us into 1.
We need to get 36 just a little higher to pick them up. You know, we always have that kind of issue.
Alright, expect ILS 22 left, break out 3661. Spirit 766 for you, ILS 22 left. ILS 22 left, Spirit 766.
Eric approach, Sierra 29 Echo Foxtrot, 1,500 climbing 2,000 direct Solberg.
Number 29 Foxtrot near departure, ident, climb, maintain 4,000.
Ident, climb, maintain 4,000, 29 Echo Foxtrot.
Up, I think 176.
F932761.
Breaker 3661, heading 020, contact approach 120.15.
Now we're direct Solberg, we're climbing 4,000.
The heading,
you have a second here, run through your climb checklist.
Check on power set. Boost pump stays on. Make sure in the green. Flaps are up. And your
at 1127, direct to Solberg, contact near departure 120.85.
I'll say flaps.
Alright, that was direct Solberg on 120.15, United, 1127.
120.85.
12085, United,
We've
1127.
accomplished everything we need so
Number
far.
9 Echo Foxtrot, I didn't see the flash. Ident for me, please.
Ident and 29 Echo Foxtrot.
9 Echo Foxtrot, radar contact 4 miles northwest of the field, fly heading 020.
020, 29 Echo Foxtrot.
9 Echo Foxtrot, you can expect the ILS 923, just maintain 3,000.
We'll maintain 3,000, expect the ILS 23, 29 Echo Foxtrot.
July 526,
Alright, so let's go ahead and set the 3,000.
Yeah, we're here,
okay?
level 2000, Morristown 7.
July
Set
526,
3,000.
radar contact to 2,000, Charlotte
And then you got your
040,
020 heading in there, very good.
Okay, let's turn 040.
Let's go ahead and engage the autopilot. Okay, keep your hand on it like you're flying it still, and just make sure it actually does what we want. We have head-in mode in, autopilot's on.
766, left heading
Flight
020.
level change, climbing the 3,000 here, 105, that's not bad. 10 plus VY basically. 106 is exactly 10. 110 I like to use for a cruise climb. Alright, your mixture's in the green, that's all set. Now we need to reload a different approach in here. So we're going to go to procedure. Okay, you're going to go to select approach. Enter, and we're going to go to ILS 2.
July 526, call maintain 10,000, that's rate through 7.
We can do the same thing, let's just put in Emerson. It's basically the same thing, like I said, they're just one's ILS, one's not. Alright, so click Emerson, minimums turn on. Oh. Perfect. Chart right there real quick. These are going to be 384, so same thing, 390, so go back.
ILS. Go back.
390.
0.
Enter, and we're just going to click load. Perfect. Now you click home. Go ahead and just hit chart real quick. Alright. And just press enter on that. And we're just going to do a quick
766,
little brief here.
120.15.
It's mostly the same stuff. Okay. So we have that. We have not them yet. Towers 18-1 ground we have. 110.3, we're confirming up here if it's ILS and loaded it automatically for us.
Reliant 526, left heading 280.
Final approach course is 229. Since it's an ILS, we have a grayed out green needle, and it shows us 229, so that's good. 2000 Bing is the same thing. Decision altitude, same thing. This is all the same. Slightly different here, 2900 to the north of Solberg VOR, and if we're south of Solberg VOR, it's 2200. The missed approach climb to 2000, 229 on a and then inbound on Solberg VOR 070. Slightly different, a little bit easier actually, just kind of flying straight out and then onto that Solberg. So you're getting rid of Suxo, basically.
Oh, okay.
You know, but basically the same thing. All this stuff is the same as we briefed because nothing's changed terrain-wise or anything, and it's the same exact path. And all of this is the same basically, other than just a slightly different miss, but very easy. Okay? So that's our brief.
667 north, parts ready contact,
you can go ahead
heading
and home.
280 and climbing 1010,000.
Once you're cruised out here, you can go ahead and run your cruise checklist.
And up to 10,000.
Cruise power set.
Line 526, climbing 1010,000 and departure on 120.85.
Fullest tank.
Alright,
Boost pump comes off.
what was that, 28.5 for Line 526?
Make sure and
Line 526 is 120.85.
10,000 and
fuel pump is off. Cruise power set. Make sure as required. Parameters. Fuel flow is set.
Departure 120.85.
That's
Okay, now let's pick up the weather. So let's try to listen to...
It's on your SID, it's in the notes there.
Nope, don't do that.
Roger, Sierra
Can't lose departure.
No, 25 departure on 120.85.
28.85.
2325. We're at 657, contact departure 120.85.
Use caution for VIP movement. Later today, check notice for further details. Read back all those short instructions advised on initial contact. You have information, echo. Morristown Airport information, echo 1545 Zulu observation, wind 240 at 9er, gust 18, visibility 10, sky ceiling 1500 broken, 2000 overcast, temperature 21, 2.19er, altimeter 29er, 79er, ILS runway 23 approaching use, use caution, final approach course transit call with class Delta airspace, landing and departing runway 23, NOTAM, field condition report, runway 23 and runway 31, 555, 100% wet. Taxi lane Kilo edge markings non-standard at taxiway Lima. Use caution for VIP movement.
Okay, perfect. So you got it all?
Check notice for further details. Read back all hold short instructions advised on initial contact. You have information, echo. Morristown Airport information, echo 1545 Zulu observation, wind 240 at 9er, gust 18, visibility 10, sky ceiling 1,500, overcast, temperature 21, 2.19er, altimeter 29er, 79er,
Alright, I'll give it to you here. So 21 is the temp, 1500 broken, 2000 overcast.
2000 overcast.
Not 20, not 1.0.
9X Foxtrot, contact approach 127.6.
127.6, 29 Echo Foxtrot.
Departure, dashboard 2128, 1500, climbing 2500. 50.
Yeah, so just 15 or 015 if you want to put the zeros. But that would be 15,000 and 20,000. Derek approach, Sirius 29 Echo Foxtrot, level 3000, 020 head with Echo.
29 Echo Foxtrot, approach, good afternoon.
All right, thank you. Good afternoon.
All right, so, yep, 2409, gust 18, visibility is 10, 1500 and 2000 for cloud layers, one broken, one overcast, 2119 for our temperature dew point, 79er for our Broward, which you could probably set right now. It's only slightly different. We'll expect the ILS 23. And then remember on that approach, okay, we had the NOTAM there for the coupled approach. Alright, and the altitude that we needed to turn off the coupling of the approach. So, if you don't remember, you would go to your NOTAMs there. We could see runway 23 approach here.
To Unville and speed 210, up to 93.
Is
Up to 504, direct
below
to Nippy. And when you're at
875, we have to uncouple if we're on a
Direct
autopilot
Nippy, and once you get to 3000, we'll still let you
Okay.
crypto.
What is it?
875. So in here, I just put uncouple 900 feet. So I know at 900, we have to start hand flying the approach the rest of the way down.
Okay.
The runway condition is 555. As far as our braking action, it's 100% wet. Okay, so that's good braking action. 555 is the first third, the middle third, and the last third of the runway, as far as its traction and like how slippery it is. If it was 1, it would be very poor braking, very poor traction. 5 is good, just it's wet. If it's a big runway, we'll probably use minimal braking there.
Number 9 Echo Foxtrot, turn right 040.
Right 040, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, perfect, and we'll just
Up to 93, cross on
keep it underneath 133 for our maneuvering speed, since it's quite potentially upsetting, air. So I want to make sure that
680, Nippy at 3,
the
on
weight
2,
is safe.
clear, Navy, coordinate 19.
Unville at 3.
All right.
I'm sorry, Nippy at 3,
Now-
Unville at 2, clear for the RNAV, Yankee 1.
go ahead and hit checklist here.
Crypto 504, Nippy at 3, on 2,
Alright,
clear,
so if we could
Navy,
do some of this
coordinate 19.
descent, we have our altimeter
Cleared
set,
RNAV, Yankee
cabin
19,
as
crypto
required, landing light is on, fuel system is checked, you're on the fullest tank, or basically even here. Fixtures as required, brake pressure check, will do. Alright, checks on my side.
Checks.
Perfect, next. Alright, perfect. So in the Cirrus, before we get to the final approach fix,
Everyone
or
Golf Tower on
intercept,
19,
we want to make sure we have the descent checklist, we have the current weather, and we're at 120 knots, okay? So you're right at 120, so that's good. That's pretty much our approach speed. It gives us a little buffer there too as well from 133 or VO speed.
93, 180,
So now we're just cruising here, okay? So you can go home here, so you get the map back up.
Have a good day now.
We can kind of see the approach path over here. Just, well, zoom out a little bit more.
Good afternoon, New York
More.
approach. Take Global 703, passing 7
More.
for 6,000, yes, Sierra.
So you can see,
Global 703,
approach path.
RNAV, Yankee 19, Altimeter 29.
looks like they'll probably just vector us in for the approach.
Okay.
Yankee,
So maybe they just vector us from up here,
Yeah, so we'll
or-
see what they do. If they give us a vector,
because they're not gonna make us do a 180 onto the.
no, they'll turn us.
Right.
They have to usually intercept
680 at Nippy,
intercept us to the approach course by 30 degrees.
Right.
So our final turn will be 30
Hey,
degrees
180,
offset, for the most
Nippy
part.
will hold that to tug.
That's what
over the tower, exit check.
So we might get a left turn here at some point, possibly.
03, heading
Or we might just stay
190,
right here, and then a right
Then-
turn, and a
right
right
turn.
turn.
Right turn.
190, take over 703.
We're definitely in the weather.
Are we?
Temperature's 13 degrees.
Are we in the weather?
Definitely in the weather here.
Are we upside down?
Crypto
Are we
504, 180 knots.
Trust those instruments.
180
All right.
LS, Crypto 504.
Says we're flying somewhat level here.
Yeah, now, we swapped over the approach to the ILS because it was kind of good training. But in real world, if you had everything set up, you could just ask to request the RNAV, like if you didn't want to change anything, and see if they approve it. If they do, then you just fly the RNAV. For them, it's not really any different. It's the same approach, basically, so they'll probably just give it to you.
Yeah.
So that way you're not doing all that extra work in the air. But since you're with me and it's good practice, we did it. But basically the same approach.
2400 AGL.
Cycle 703, proceed direct Strat, descend and maintain 3000.
All right, thank you. Direct Strad up down to 3,000 feet, Oval 703.
Crypto 504, Tower 19.5, get it?
Over to Tower 19.5, Crypto 504.
Princeton.
703, cross Strad at 3000.
Princeton 504, so Princeton millionaire on a private jet.
Strad at 3000, unveil at 2, clear for the
Makes sense.
RNAV Yankee 19 approach, take level 703.
He's taking us direct, godly.
Kind of, yeah. We're basically just flying runway head in the opposite
9
direction.
Echo Fox, turn right and 150.
Right 150, 9 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, so he's vectoring us on the approach here. So once you get to 150 there and that's set, go ahead and hit procedures. Activate vectors to final. Perfect. Okay, now you'll see our magenta disappeared. We have just the localizer here, and we're flying head-ins until we intercept.
Good afternoon, Bonanza 1061 Delta.
Localizer?
We have Oscar
Yep, that's the
at
glide slope.
Oh, glide slope, yeah.
1061 Delta, New approach, good. Check the RNAV 22, global altimeter 2977.
Look down here.
RNAV 22,
Yep,
2977, 61 Delta.
Lake level 703,
He's going to probably give us a turn to the right here,
Okay,
for 2-3.
extraction, switching,
When he
take care,
does, he'll probably give us the clearance for the approach. At that point, we're going to arm approach mode. Once he clears us for the approach. And as soon as he gives us that head in, while I'm even before I even start talking back to him, I just want to start putting it
after
in.
Huguenot, Hotel
If you wait for all of that, you might be
be
later and miss that turn.
Okay, after Huguenot,
As soon as he gives you that turn, which from here it'll be usually 30 degrees less than our runway. Okay, so just expect
9
that.
Echo Fox, you're 4 from Bing, turn right 200, at or above 2000, full established, cleared ILS runway 23 approach.
Right 200 at or above 2000, cleared for the ILS 23 approach, Cirrus 29 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, very good. So you got 200 in there. Okay, we're going to be at or above 2000 here, and we're clear for the approach. So let's go ahead and put in 25 in here. And just do a vertical speed descent here of like 500 feet per minute. Go ahead and slow yourself down. Pull some power, and arm approach mode. Right?
Approach.
So now we're going to intercept the localizer, we're going to intercept the glide slope. I just want to make sure we get below the glide slope so we're not too high, because you can only intercept from underneath, not above. So if we get above it and we're not on it, then we have to descend below it to recapture it. So I want to just make sure we're coming down towards that. Next now, we're just looking for the localizer to capture, and it is alive. The glide slope is alive as well, but we're still a little below it here, which is good. Once that localizer gets to about 1 dot, it should switch from head-in to loc. And tower frequency, we pull up
61 Delta,
our chart
maintain
real quick here,
5000.
is 18.1. So while you have a second here, just put in 118.1 in for tower, because he's going to transfer us over. Yep, and just press enter. Perfect, so that's ready for us now. Localizer's captured. We're at 25 now. Now we'll just look for the intercept. And remember, 1 dot is when you're going to configure here.
9 Echo Fox, the last arrival about 5 minutes ago said base is right at 1500. You can contact the tower on 18.1. Good day.
Copy, and tower 18.1, 29 Echo Foxtrot. Good day. Alright, so go ahead and configure, switch my frequency, but boost pump on, mixture full rich, flaps 250.
That's not 260, sir.
That's the wind.
Uh-oh.
And just 100 knots here. Okay.
Okay, that's what we're seeing here too. So we'll just skirt it. That would be best, probably.
Morristown Tower, Cirrus 29 Echo Foxtrot 2 from Bing on the ILS 23 approach.
Echo Foxtrot, Morristown Tower, fail. Keep the speed up from 23 clear to land, wind 240 at 12.
Keep the speed up, 23 clear to land, 29 Echo Foxtrot. Alright, so we'll do a little bit faster here. Okay. So we'll do probably like a $120 to $110. You can add some power. We've captured this glide slope, it should start bringing us downhill as well. We'll just keep it a little bit faster here. Not by much, but just by a little bit. Not like going into DWI like we did. That's good on the speed. Alright, next thing, once we're now established, right, we're feeling good, everything's flying correctly. Just going to verify again what our missed approach altitude is, 2,000. Alright, and we're going to set that in our altimeter.
Hey, Pablo, can we go direct now?
Go ahead and set 2,000
No, you
in the
can't. You're
altimeter.
number 2 in sequence. Give me 10 degrees to the left.
The altitude
10 degrees left.
Perfect, so if we had the go mist, it's already in there, right? Pull that power back a little bit. And now that that's set, now we're just going to be calling out our height above minimums here. So when we get to 1,000 above 390, you'll call 1,000 feet to go. That way we're just kind of keeping track as we're coming down, and we're just scanning, making sure we're on our localizer, we're on our glide slope. And then as a mental note, at 900 feet, we're going to disconnect the autopilot by hitting the AP button, not the red button, so that way you keep the flight director and everything, and that way you can just hand fly it down the rest of the way.
Okay, I'll make it 20 degrees to the left.
20 degrees.
Wait, 240, 12, gust 20.
12 at gust and 20, right down the runway basically.
Yes, sir. We are, what is it, 3-4, oh no, we already passed Bings. Yeah, we already passed Bings.
Yeah, we're already past Bing, just watch your airspeed here.
We doing 100 flaps, or we saying a 50?
We're going to stay at 50 here.
Alright.
If I would tell you to resume with navigation in the left downwind runway 23, extend downwind number 2, traffic serious on a 2-mile funnel.
Sit on the left downwind or the right
there's
downwind?
900
Left
feet.
downwind from
Okay, so go ahead and
Okay,
hit
left
the
downwind
AP over
runway
here.
23, Pablo.
Alright, you're control, you're flying it, just fly that flight director. This is also 500 feet to go to minimums. Alright, we're 1.5 miles. You can start to bring it back down to our normal approach speed of 100 knots. Okay? And when we get to minimums, you're going to slow it down to 85. Now, usually we break out at minimums pretty low to the ground here. So you have a very short period of time to pull that power back and make sure you're not landing with too much airspeed. When you hit minimums, when you're going to go visual, I'm going to have you look up outside, so just kind of keep your eyes in the instruments, just following these flight path here, a bit below glide slope here, so raise yourself up here, don't descend too much, so follow that flight director, there you go. Add a little power here to stay 100, there's minimums, go visual, and now start slowing it down to 85. With the gust factor today, you're going to make it probably about 90 here on final approach. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit more.
Ava, hotel traffic's over the numbers, runway 23, clear to land, winds at 270 at 10, gust 20.
85 Hotel, clear to land, and we're entering the left downwind.
Copy.
Slight wind from the right here. So it'll be a little bit of left rudder, a little bit of right aileron. Alright, power idle. Okay, perfect. Alright, easy braking here, and then with some easy braking in, pull that stick full aft. Don't forget to keep that aerodynamic braking in. And we'll make Foxtrot here.
Alright, Echo Foxtrot, turn right 1, able, contact ground.
Right when able, over the ground, 9 Echo Foxtrot. to stop once the tail is clear, clean up the plane.